Hey guys, what's up? How y'all doing? It's me again, Rika, and I just want to update to all of you about my current plans and what I've been doing these days, these weeks. Um, I've been composing poetry, and which are gonna be turning into music because I'm submitting them to my boyfriend, to my long distance boyfriend who's in Manila, and we have just made our own band. Um, my boyfriend hired our own drummer and bassist, and we are now somewhat like my boyfriend and I, and then the drummer and the bassist. So we are now four members in our band, and it's gonna be a surprise to all of you what I named our band of. And I have currently composed 3 songs already, or the first one has music already, which my boyfriend composed, and the other two have no music yet, have no sound to it yet, no tune. There only, and it's gonna be a surprise for all of you guys. Once we gonna be releasing this, we're gonna be once I'm gonna be releasing this, but I'm not yet gonna be releasing these songs because it's not yet complete. I'm still gonna be making other songs in mind that are included in the album, and it's just gonna be a surprise for all of you, and you just have to stay tuned to it. The songs I've composed, or the poetry, are inspired by Paramore, of course, and Sleeping with Sirens, and My Chemical Romance. And um, what I've just been doubting about is that what if because my boyfriend and I's goal is to be in an international band and not in local, because I don't want to be composing Filipino songs. Like, I disdain it. I want it to be universally known. I want it to be well known as much as how the world, as much as how Paramore's music is well known. And it's all gonna be a mix of our band is gonna be inspired by Paramore, Sleeping with Sirens, and My Chemical Romance, and Billie Eilish's um, compositions as well, and tone of voice. And I just woke up from a short nap, like a minute, because I just popped up in my head that I need to somewhat like make an update to all of you about this, since my mom and dad just went out to the beach to refresh their minds. So now I have the time to vlog like this, just a short one, just to update to all of you. And going back to the what I've been doubting about is that if I target, my boyfriend and I target, and to gonna be in an international band, I want our music to be I want to be in a studio where we're gonna be able to remix uh, our sounds, like how Paramore's music is being remixed, and how pop songs or rock songs such as Paramore's music is being remixed with tones. Because I doubt that the Philippine music industry in the studios are not gonna be compatible, or not gonna be able to capacitate our goal of gonna be able to remix our songs in a popular, in a pop way, in an international sound way. So if I just have the resource right now, if I can just have the money to go to America or to one of the states there, so that our music can have an excellent remix of tones and sounds, aside from the band sounds such as the guitar and the drums, because we have to add tones to it, like how Paramore's Hard Times is composed, like it has like ding 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 ding, and then the drums go in the intro. Like there are tones that are being inserted in between, in the intro and in between our music, or their music of Paramore's music. And so if I just have the resources, but unfortunately I'm destitute right now, I don't have the resources, and that you can also say I'm poor about it and got nothing to do, but just have to be patient and what God can make in my life. And I believe in the saying that if we want something, if we dream something, the world, the universe conspires to make it happen. That quote is said by Paulo Coelho. It's a famous quote saying. And if I'm gonna be famous one day, or my band, my dream, other dream aside from being in an international band, my dream is to, first of all, repay my parents, and secondly, to help with my sister's education, and because my sister is going to be taking law, and that's why I want to help her. And I want my parents to not be working anymore. And my third dream is to help the poor, because our neighborhood here, there are lots of poor people who don't have decent food, and it just tears me apart to feel it, to feel whenever I go to the Vendo Wi-Fi at the back of our house. There is a housing there, and people are renting houses, and there are children I meet there, and they are my friends. I go there at the Vendo Wi-Fi at the back housing of our house. I go there whenever our Wi-Fi isn't working, like it has defects, and it's so stubborn, and just won't work. Like despite the fact that we have loaded it, my father loads it. Like we have 2 Wi-Fis right now, because my father just bought a fiber Wi-Fi, which costed 5,500 pesos. And prior to that, we had a Wi-Fi PLDT home, but it also is so stubborn. It has defects because it won't send signal to our devices. That's just a sad thing in the Philippines, the signal here, and also the brownout issues, which make me just worried about, especially the fact that I'm gonna be entering a stay-at-home. Sorry about that sound. It's the animals outside, the goat and like chickens. Our goats have conceived baby goats already, and there are 4 baby goats. As you can hear that sound, that's probably two of the baby goats that we have. It's been a month or two since those baby goats have been born. And going back to what I said about our Wi-Fi, so I go at the back of our house. There is a housing there where people are renting houses, and I meet with children there that I've discovered last week, was that or two. I've discovered two children who are smart, who have dreams in life, and who are intelligent. One was a boy who was biblically intelligent, who was religious, and who has moral principles. And I was inspired by this boy, and also this one girl who is excellent at school because she's in 2nd grade, and she told me that she is one of the top in her class. And that just makes me so proud because I really want the youth of today to excel in their studies, because the youth is our future. The youth generation is our future. So that is why education is so important. And I just want to reward these children and want them to excel in their studies, in their education, and I want them to finish college. Because I don't want them to be like me, who's an undergraduate. I just finished first year of the course Bachelor in Elementary Education, and I don't want them to imitate me in giving up for being tired of studying. I want them to be better than me. I want them to be smarter than me. I want them to excel than me. I want them to excel than what I have excelled at. And I want to reward them once they will have been excelled. And I promised them, and I told them that if they excel in school, if they finish their college or their elementary and their high school until they're graduate, each of those intervals, I am gonna be rewarding them. And I promised that to them. And I said to them, I endorsed my channel to them. I wrote a note to the mother of that girl. I said in a small 1/8 piece of paper, I said there that I wrote the name of my Facebook account that they can add me on, and also the name of my YouTube channel, which is this. And I wrote a note below it. I said that please follow me on these social media accounts because I have a dream of. And before I wrote that, I asked the girl, "Is your family poor?" And she said yes. And that tore me apart when I heard it. She said they're poor, and it just hit me because it's what I expected already. And so I wrote the note below the names of my Facebook and YouTube channel name. I wrote a note there on a small piece of paper. I said, follow me on these social media accounts because I have a dream of helping the poor. I want to save them from poverty. I want to help them. Things are getting worse, the sound of the animals outside our house. I apologize for that. But I hope that you can still get my message. because this is so important. And that's all I want to update. And I just hope that you guys are doing well. Listen to good music, feed your mind with good stuff, and feed your soul. And that's all, guys. Thank you so much for listening. Oh, and I promised the children that if they excel in school, I'm gonna be rewarding them with money. If once my YouTube channel is gonna get famous, once it's gonna be start to be monetized, I will gonna be rewarding them in their studies. If they excel in school, like whenever they are gonna have honors, that may be with high or highest, doesn't matter, as long as they're going to have honors, good honors, high honors. Even it's not highest honor, I'm still gonna be rewarding them money. And there's this one boy, the boy I just mentioned. He said, and he asked me, "You will buy me phone if I'm gonna have honors?" Then I said, "Yes, of course." And he said, "iPhone?" And I said, "Yes, whatever you want. I will buy it for you once you excel in your school, once you have honors." And I promised the boy, and he told me that he also has a dream of becoming a singer like me. And it's just that when I asked him to sing a sample, his voice didn't sound well because he was out of tune. I tried to let him sing in a karaoke in my phone. I searched the song that he wanted to sing, and he just failed at the key of it. He was out of tune, and it just got me a little dismayed. But I told him, I encouraged him, I didn't insult him. I just said to him, if you want to be a singer, then you should practice and practice and practice singing. And prior to that, he also advised me the same. He said to me that just continue what you're doing, because if you want to be in a band, you always have to practice and practice. Just continue what you're doing. He said that, the boy said that after watching my She's Gone cover, which I posted in Facebook. The videos I post in my YouTube channel, I post it to Facebook firstly. So that is why people are also following me on Facebook. But right now I have more followers on YouTube, because in Facebook I only have 193 followers, and sometimes it decreases because I don't know why. It's just that it's people's moods, probably. It's people's mood to follow me and unfollow me again, and then follow me back again, and then unfollow again. And my goal right now also, I want to reach 1,000 subscribers, because I really want to make my channel already monetized, because that is the only requirement I am now lacking. Because my She's Gone cover in YouTube right here is increasing views. Like at first it increased into 1K, and then on the second week it increased into 2,000 views, and then right now it's 3.1K views, 3 point something thousand views. And so had I have 1,000 subscribers already, I would have monetized my channel already. And also, guys, about my job in Concentrics, sadly, I haven't been paid still, because I'm just gonna write a song about this, so that it's gonna be a surprise for all of you, the reason why they didn't pay me. Okay, just wait for it and stay tuned. In years, I'm praying that you all are still gonna be alive to be witnessing my song about that, and also all of my songs that I'm gonna be releasing. So that's all, guys. And one last thing, my description in my YouTube channel, I edited it. You can check it out. I've now put my Facebook name on it, in it, so you all can add me in your Facebook, and you can follow me. You have a choice. You can just follow me, or you can even add me. You can add friend me. And if you want, you can also start a conversation with me. I will always be glad to reply. I reply instantly whenever I'm not busy, or whenever I'm not being commanded by my parents to do a chore or something. And so that's all, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I pray that you all are in a good mental condition right now, and that your all health is holistic. And I'll see you guys next time. And thanks for listening.